Hi everybody, hi everyone, hi. We totally did not just have a bit of a problem at all. My mother is totally moving. This is fine. Yay! Hi! Welcome to the stream! Test. Is it because I haven't seen the ooh? Okay, now that I sent the ooh, it's Rose. Alright, buddy. A, E, I, U, A. Okay, alright. So today, I'm gonna be playing Genshin. It's been so long since I've last streamed Genshin. I miss it. And yeah, honestly, I do really miss it. What's happening to my model right now? Yeah. I'm gonna be doing Rosary story quest, and all about him I know is that he has a very big ass. That's all I know. So let's go. Investigating his request whole figure. That man hasn't really up his ass. He has a factory of cake. A factory.
We once thought the Fortress of Maripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed
It's
food
5
and board,
morning
and you
here.
can even
Oh,
buy
hi, likable
stuff with
paper.
credit cards.
Thank you for coming to the
It's really no
stream.
surprise that many people don't even want to leave. Oh, you mean Risley? He's
It's
definitely a pretty
Risley, that's
impressive
it.
leader.
Fire for
He
you.
does look kind of intimidating.
I'm very
He's
sorry.
actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him. Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here.
I'm sorry,
Do
but
they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys? Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
security knife for you? Oh, I see.
Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Excuse me,
Oh,
is
me
someone
was.
passing by?
Could you do me a favor, please? Why is he so British?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, Traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
Is someone strip your coat?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Your hat?
Your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair!
Paimon.
Sorry. That's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But well, when I came to, it was gone. It's really important to me, so
Don't worry, we'll
Oh,
be
I
back in
accidentally
no
clicked
time.
on it. I want to listen to the voice. No, he was going beige. Can you knock? Can you knock? Can you knock?
I'm really sorry to bother you like this. Please, come back soon.
Okay. Whee!
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else.
Is this?
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
A brow hat with a bit of a brim.
Nothing in the water either.
A brow hat with a bit of a brim.
Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in. Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat. Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they've got all kinds of stuff in there. Huh?
I'm only paying
I
for
know
the
what Paimon
hat.
was thinking.
I'm not paying for your
Aw, this is
coupons.
bad.
Whatever.
Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
The rack and bone. Dragon runes.
Keep up.
Freeze to the core.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now, just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a
That's
glaze-covered
brown.
flying
How do I
chunky
in white?
gingerbread.
Are
Oh,
you
you
flying?
must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself. I hope
Why
you
is
find it
everyone
in your
British in this
magnanimous
game?
hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Ayo, sus.
Why, your heroic actions at Araneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you. Well, I figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke.
Oh,
And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to
Agendas?
force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I
see.
did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor
he's
to meet
so
the two of you.
Scottish.
Oh, enough
And
of
I
that.
don't
Is there
need it in a
something you're
bad
looking
way.
for? No problem. Anything else?
One's not supposed to be
Feel
German,
free
but
to
everyone's
check
so
out anything you
American.
want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's...
And now we're in,
you don't have to be
what's
so
it?
nice.
Fontaine?
Well,
It's
it's not
supposed
like
to
I'm
be,
getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of
French.
moral coupons, Mr.
Everyone
Alvar
is
usually
somehow
lets me
British
just take my pick of our
or
goods.
Scottish.
Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
If you put it that
All
way.
right, Paimon will take a look.
Do you have a hat? Paimon pick out
Are
two
you sure
snacks.
you don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
It's all right. Two will do. It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free.
At least you have
But
some
anyway, we don't
decency,
need to get into
Paimon.
that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. That poor guy must still be waiting for us. Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No
Bye-bye.
problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while.
We got a hat.
Hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
Oh, what is this? What did I get? Mara. Mara. Give back the hat. Also, I think teleporting up will be faster. I don't want to take a lift. I don't want to take a lift no more.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too!
Oh, shit.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair. Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
No dice.
See? Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
What is
Does
special
it have some
about your
kind of
hat?
sentimental value?
But, sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Oh.
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
you
Nathan,
guys.
it's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do
Oh,
after
that's
all.
the hat?
Is that so?
It's more blue
Maybe I
than
should consider
brown,
asking the Adventurers Guild to
honestly.
open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society.
The Beret
Best you
Society.
avoid misplacing it again.
What a French.
You might not have
What's
the
such a
same luck
French
next
thing?
time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace.
Yes,
Then-
I got arrested for wearing a
then
beret
be off.
and saying oui oui. Baguette.
I'll get going now.
Bye, Faisal.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all.
I
In
mean-
fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh?
Shy.
There are prisoners who are
Super
afraid to
shy.
talk to people?
Super shy. Huh?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear
Beret
to be an
Society.
exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too. And if
Okay.
you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up,
All right then, please follow me.
All right. Lead your way, Grace. No, lead my way, Your Grace. Oh my God, what's wrong with English today? Kainari has no cake. Compared to his Grace, that is. Just look at that man.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
I'm not hungry.
Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Such as?
It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Walsey?
Then I must beg your grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes. If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Yes, please.
Oh my god, what is
I
going
didn't know
on
you
out
could
there?
get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
2 bottles coming right up.
Walsey.
Our first meeting took
Walsey.
place on short notice, and we were both
Walsey?
swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Yes, indeed.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Before the took notice, like, what's this? I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine.
I see. Certainly that'd fit your title as the Traveler. Seeing everything for yourself, recording everything to the best of your ability, and making lots of friends along the way.
Yeah, make
I'm
lots
sure
and
that by
lots
the
of
end of your
friends.
journey you'll possess an unmatched amount of perspectives and opportunities.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Not at all.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So,
Oh.
what do you think?
That's great.
Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Oh?
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo. They were extremely well hidden.
Hi,
and we've
Direction.
confirmed
Hi,
that the
hi,
senders
hi.
have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your
Sorry,
Grace.
I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people
We
here
have
are
an update
experts
tomorrow?
at pulling rabbits out of the most
I
ordinary
think
hats.
so.
So we have to
Pretty
examine
sure
everything
we
carefully.
will.
Now, what do we have here?
Oh? What is this doing?
It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa. This is certainly a box of curiosities. More
Alright,
snacks,
snacks.
yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem.
A gem!
If you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
But that's just insane profit.
Who's my favorite?
Why don't we
Sino.
Duke as well?
I love Sino.
It's only been a couple minutes since we agreed to continue friendly relations with each other, and you're already planning to overthrow me?
Yes.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know
A
that
fan
she's
of
got
this
a real
show?
good eye for
Not
treasure.
really.
I never joke
But a
about
big
things
fan
like
of
this.
his personality.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look.
I mean, I do like some of his jokes. Some are just a bad one.
This one,
You know?
this dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of more,
Dark sparkly, and it's a bit hot looking. Paimon?
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that
Super
so?
spooky.
Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Surely.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Oh, indeed.
Actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
It doesn't
You
have to be
do have a
careful.
point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then.
We
I can
gotta
introduce
go
you,
to
and
the
we can
parade
also
party.
continue our conversation while we're at it.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met either.
I mean, yeah. You weren't, but
Keep up.
you know. You're the Duke? Oh no. So we thought you may have a bit more. Oh my god, they're all wearing beret. Beret. Why did I say it like that?
We are
It's beret.
honored by your visit, Your Grace.
Oh,
All of us
this
at the
man is French.
society have been waiting for your arrival.
This is the first
Are these your
Frenchman.
two guests?
This is the first Frenchman in this
Let
entire
me
game.
introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all.
I
But
mean,
that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences.
why
Thus,
the
it
beret
was with
though?
your help that I founded the Beret Society.
What's up with the beret?
So you were also involved with this rising?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations
ride a
are
beret?
entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hat?
Ah, there's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. My sister wants to look for something, so
In
I
other
need
words,
to look.
that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about us.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Risley?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
I want to know the parade.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
Model prisoner. Hello there.
Hey, you there, newbie.
Newbie?
Hello.
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
I thought he was gonna say fuck. I thought he was gonna say fuck.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of
Pump
my
yourself
friends have
up.
found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Paimon's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Sure. The Parade Society.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Yes, at the
Okay,
orphanage.
we're just taking a look around.
A medicine guy.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness
God.
room, and a
You
self-study room.
live better than I do.
These rooms are open to
In
all
the
of our
prison.
members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Get out of everything.
Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Is he about to turn on us again?
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Are you
Oh, hello.
writing?
You are guests of the
Pen?
Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members publish themselves. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera.
I can't.
We find it kind of funny. You
Oh,
see, had
yeah,
we
I'm
managed
good
to stay above
American
ground,
over here.
none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down
Dugier.
here, though,
Duke
all we need to do is think about the things that we want to
Duke
do.
and Dugier.
You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, There's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
I mean,
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah,
I bet you do
that's
have to
exactly
murder
right.
someone to get in,
After
though.
all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will. Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would
Yeah.
explain why Risley only had good things to say about this place. Huh.
Oh, look
It
at his
looks like
cake.
they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add.
Remote as well.
Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note
it's very
that your
big.
opinion will
I
also
mean,
affect my
the
review
place,
of
that is.
Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs. They can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded
Hit
the
the nail on
society,
the
I'd
head,
met
Your
too many
Grace.
people who could not come
I
to
thought he
terms with
was
themselves.
French, but now
And
he
I'm sure
sounds
that a
more
part of your support
like a
is
redneck.
rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
Yeah.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost. Hi there, Fuzzlor. Not Fuzzlor, no.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
Oh,
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
Dugier.
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you.
Cracks.
Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times.
Oh,
Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
oh.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
But you seem
I guess that's
like you know something.
We've already gone
You
over
seem
most
like
of
you
the
know
things that I
something.
wanted
You are
to
a
talk
little bit
about, so
suspicious
let's wrap
about
up for the
it.
day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you
Take
to the
care,
exit.
everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why